Some doors don't close with a sound. They don't slam. They don't warn you. They simply stop opening. And one day you stand there, hands still raised, knocking on something that no longer exists. You call it loss. You call it bad luck. You call it the universe turning against you. But what if this ending was not rejection, but redirection? What if the universe didn't take something from you, but gently removed your hand before you burned it tonight? We speak of endings, and the truth hidden inside them. You didn't want it to end. That's the part no one sees. You tried to make sense of it. You replayed the final moments, the last message, the final silence. You asked yourself of what you did wrong, what you missed, what you should have been. Because endings feel personal. They strike the ego first, then the heart, then the soul. You don't mourn only what ended, you mourn the future you imagined living inside it. And that grief is quiet. It doesn't scream. It sits beside you at night and whispers, "Why wasn't I enough?" But listen closely. That voice is not truth. It is attachment speaking through fear. Carl Jung once wrote that life does not ask what you want. It asks who you are becoming. Endings arrive when something in you has outgrown its container. The job, the relationship, the identity, the version of you that once survived, but can no longer breathe. In myth, the serpent sheds its skin, not because it wants to, but because staying would mean death. Yet the ego resists endings, because the ego fears the unknown more than it fears stagnation. So it clings, it negotiates, it begs time to pause, but the unconscious knows something you don't. What is ending was never meant to follow you forward. Shadow work teaches us this. What collapses is often what kept us small. And the universe has no interest in your comfort, only your evolution. Here's the truth, simple and devastating. The universe does not close doors to punish you. It closes them because your soul has already walked through another one, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. Endings are not failures. They are course corrections. They appear when you are misaligned with who you are becoming. That relationship ended because it knew you would disappear inside it. That chapter closed because it could not hold the next version of you. And the pain you feel is not proof that something went wrong. It is proof that something mattered, and that you are being reshaped by it. Grief is the cost of transformation. Confusion is the hallway between identities. Nothing sacred is born without an ending first. So breathe. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not being abandoned by life. You are being redirected. This ending is not asking you to understand it, only to trust what it is making room for. Something quieter, something truer, something that requires you to stop shrinking. Let the old timeline collapse. Let the illusion die. What waits ahead does not require you to perform, to prove, or to beg to stay. It will recognize you the moment you arrive. And one day, you will look back at this ending and realize it saved you from a life that was never fully yours. Some endings hurt because they end the lie you were using to feel safe. Not everything that leaves was meant to be kept. Some things leave so you can finally meet yourself. If you find beauty in the darkness, stay a while.